thinking about that video I made about why I'm sick of women being patronized and why I find it confusing that they still are today, which I find fucking ridiculous, got me thinking about doing another film review, and you obviously know which one it is. Bridesmaids, directed by Paul Feig, written by Kristen Wiig, Annie Mamole, stars Kristen Wiig, Maya Rudolph, Melissa McCarthy, Rose Byrne, Ellie Kemper, who the fuck else? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I need to think. What else did I have? I swear to God, I mean... Okay, anyways, Kristen Wiig plays a person who has been struggling a little bit in her life. She's just not very, Okay, also Chris O'Dowd, Wendy McLendon Covoy, Jill Clayburgh, Matt Lucas, Rebel Wilson. That was awesome. Yeah, I got everybody. Also, it's co-produced by Judd Apatow, but you already knew that. I mean, come on, he's produced so many different comedies, produced a lot of good ones, even the bad ones. Anyways, like, it's about, like, Kristen Wiig she's gone through a lot of misfortunes in her life. I mean, she hasn't been doing great with her life. She's been a little bit of a mess. There have been some misfortunes that have happened with her. She's not all that happy with herself. However, Maya Rudolph asked her to be her maid of honor at her wedding. And, of course, shit goes haywire. Anyways, yeah, I gotta look at my phone. Nothing else was needed because I mean I saw this movie like last year. Although I love it. This is one of my favorite comedies of the 2010s. I love this movie. It's so funny. Holy shit! Why can't comedies be like this? Hey, dumbasses who made let's see, what bad comedies have I seen before? Oh yeah, Grown Ups 2. Happy Madison. Seriously, learn from this shit and make a comedy that's funny. Fuck you guys. I'm not looking forward to Pixels. Anyways, this movie is incredibly funny. There's some great jokes. There's so many great scenes you can single out. I mean, Melissa McCarthy steals the scene every single time. She got an Oscar nod for it. I mean, come on. How can you beat that? She's my favorite character. She's everyone's favorite character who's a fan of this movie, which is everybody. She is funny. She steals the scene. One of my favorite scene from her has to be the plane ride scene, which is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. She's hilarious. I mean, sitting next to the air marshal jokes. Oh my God, sitting next to her husband, Ben Falcone, who played the air marshal. That was funny. And of course, the shenanigans on the plane. I mean, the fact that Kristen Wiig is given like a relaxant, I forgot what she was given. Was she given some sort of relaxant or something like that? I don't know what exactly she was given, but all I know is it made her go crazy, and overall it was hysterical. I loved it. Oh man. There are such great jokes in here. Also some other great gags. I mean, the wedding part. I mean, the party, that was very funny. I remember the fact that Kristen Wiig was trying to move the fountain and he would attack the cookie. The way she was acting was hysterical. Also, the back and forth between Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig after that. Awesome. Especially what Maya Rudolph was saying about her asshole. Oh man, that was funny. Also, like during remember during the speeches that Rose Byrne and Kristen Wiig were given, and like how they're going back and forth. Even though it was awkward it wasn't awkward to us. We were laughing our asses off. Seriously, this is one I have to give major credit to. It's like, oh yeah, like they were watching Louie and they thought, oh okay, that's how you make an awkward scene funny, and they did it perfectly. Like I think it's the bachelor party or something like that. I really gotta watch this movie again. But it is I mean, just to know that they're getting the speeches, constantly going back and forth, trying to end it, it just doesn't stop. And they always seem to keep the laughs going. It never slacked. It never really dragged. It always made me laugh constantly. Also, Melissa McCarthy and all the puppies, that was pretty fucking funny. That was like at the other party. I forgot what that was called. Seriously, I gotta look on my phone or something. Also, also, the gross out gags. I mean, who can forget the Brazilian food? And of course, they ended up like vomiting and even taking a shit. Oh man, oh man, that was awesome. I mean, seriously, I lost it on screen. I mean, who did not lose it laughing at me? Seriously, it's disgusting. But that's a gross like gag done right. It may be sick, but it's not. But it is funny, and it's you can't stop laughing. It doesn't even the gross like gag, and you still constantly laugh. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so good. Seriously, have I ever laughed out loud in a comedy? Not really in a movie. Except 22 Jump Street, maybe The Grand Budapest Hotel, because seriously, those movies are also hilarious. You've not seen Grand Budapest Hotel? Fuck you. Because that's a good comedy. That's a really good comedy. Everyone's seen 22 Jump Street. I don't need to say fuck you to that. Everyone's seen it. Also, the opening sex scene between John Hamm and Kristen Wiig. I think it was John Hamm, right? Yeah, it was. That was funny. It was awkward sex that was just hysterical. Seriously, so many great scenes on that fucking movie. I mean, the plane ride's hilarious. The Brazilian, the gross out gag with the Brazilian food. No, in fact, it's just the food poisoning. Yeah, that's better. Shitting in the street, holy shit. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I also really enjoyed the introduction of Chris O'Dowd. I mean, I've seen this guy in the IT Crowd. That's a British sitcom on Netflix right now. I love that sitcom. If you've not seen it, watch it. It's really funny. It's a British sitcom, so the humor may be different. But one thing is, I found it funny. Even if it was over the top and kind of almost like surreal in some kind of way, it overall didn't really detract. It just added more variety to it, and of course the humor always kept hitting for me. Seriously, I enjoyed a lot of the characters. They're weird. Chris O'Dowd's in it. He's one of the main characters, and he's awesome. Anyways, this is a movie. This is a hilarious movie, but also what I like about it is the role women play in it. Seriously, a lot of times now I see so many movies keep patronizing women. The problem is, guys, that's outdated. Why are you living back like you're in the 1910s or even the 1920s? Although they did get the rights in the 20s, they probably just weren't adapting to it yet. Why are you still living that time? You gotta get out of that, guys. It's not. You guys are so out of date. You guys are like almost like an entire century out of date. Stop patronizing women. It's not funny anymore. It's so stupid and irrelevant. I mean, come on. Here, however, this gives them a fantastic role. I mean, every women character has a personality trait. You love watching them. They're always entertaining to watch on screen. You love watching them. I mean, come on. How can you not enjoy seeing out all of them on screen, bringing the laughs and not letting up? Always giving us the best laughs. Always having the right punchlines, the best timing possible. And, of course, leaving us gut busting. I mean, it's just causing so much gut busting laughs, and you just can't stop laughing. Seriously, that's the best kind of a comedy. Even if it had women or male or female driven, it doesn't matter anyway because you're still laughing your ass off. And really, that's what matters in a comedy. It doesn't matter if female characters, matters if male characters or female characters. You just need to be funny and be entertaining, and this movie is. But also, there is an emotional side to it. There is depth to it. You get to understand the characters more, but also you understand the more emotional side of them. Especially Kristen Wiig, who's pretty much kind of fucked up, doesn't really have the best choices in her life. And Maya Rudolph, who's just really wondering, who really is understanding about her life, you know? I mean, the fact that she's getting married and the changes that's going to happen because of that. These are well-realized female characters, and I'm invested in them. I mean, people who say, okay, why are you watching a chick flick? I don't care, guys. And to be honest, really? Dude, shut the fuck up about that. Seriously, guys, I mean, chick flicks, they're going to be part of our lives. And to be honest, this is one of the best ones I've seen in my life. I am not joking. This movie's hilarious. One of my favorite comedies of 2010 so far. Probably my favorite comedy of 2011. One of my favorite movies of 2011. It was just hilarious to watch. I mean, it was a big hit at the box office. It was acclaimed. It was nominated for 2 Oscars. Not only for Best Supporting Actress in a Role, Supporting Actress for Melissa McCarthy, but also Best Original Screenplay for Kristen Wiig and Annie Mamolo. Their script's great. I mean, they know when to be I mean, the emotion in this movie is genuine. That's very complimentary of the director, Paul Feig. I mean, this guy not only masters the humor, but he also can get the emotional side correct. He also knows emotion. I mean, this guy created Freaks and Geeks, which was a comedy drama. Sure, I mean, that series, those episodes would only last around 42 minutes. But he still knew how to transition between comedy and drama perfectly. Also, the script really gives us well-realized characters, but also you're entertained. But also the script is really good. Because, I mean, they give women a very powerful, big role in the movie, and it works perfectly. They talk about anything else other than men. They talk about other things. That proves how strong female characters they are. If you ever heard of the Bechdel test, it's a comic that asks the question to find a movie where two female characters are talking about anything other than men. They sometimes do, but they don't always really talk about that. They talk about other things. I mean, again, some very hilarious conversations about other things. And also, seriously, Melissa McCarthy, she's hilarious. I mean, we've all seen her in Mike and Molly. We all saw her in Identity Thief. She wasn't that great, though. The Heat, she managed to do a lot of scene stealing there. I'm really looking forward to Spy. And what more do I have to say? This is her best film role to date. It probably will always be, even after Spy comes out. Even though some people are really giving it like good reviews, like early reviews, like from screenings, from critics, saying it's one of her best roles to date. Probably not gonna be her best role. I'll bet on that. Bet on that too, guys. Anyways, this is hilarious comedy. I love watching it. Fantastic jokes. Comedy that always hits. Never lets up. Also gives us very good emotional side of it. You get characters that you love. There's not one character that falls flat. Every character has a personality trait. They all have a moment. They all have a moment. And the comedy never slacks. I always found it very funny. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. That was messy. I'm going to try it again. 5 out of 5. Fuck! 5. Fuck. Let me try it again. 5 out. 5 out of. Fuck! Let me try. Okay, now I memorize which word to turn my finger. Yeah, it's like this. 5. God damn it. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Okay, one more time. 5 out of 5. Oh, fuck. That was so bad. I'm keeping that in, though, because I just do because I don't really care about my editing. Mostly because I don't really have any real editing software. I haven't used the YouTube editor better. I don't give a shit. I just want to do it the way I want to. That was so bad. I dragged that long. So fucking long. Anyways, guys, I love Bridesmaids. And obviously, you guys do too. So I don't need you to comment below what you think about it. You'll all say, oh my god, I loved it. It was so funny. And how about another thing? Do you think it's getting ridiculous that people are still patronizing women today, even though that's so outdated? Comment below that. Comment below your opinions on that. If you find it ridiculous that patronizing women is just getting ridiculous, although you obviously say yes. Comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos.